Good morning, my dear students. In this video, I would like to discuss the topic, the manner of articulation. We can classify a consonant based on the structure involved during the articulation. Now take a look at what we mean by the term structure. By the word structure, we mean the relation between the active and passive articulator. There are a number of structures involved during the articulation of consonant sounds. If we know the structure involved during the articulation of a consonant, we can describe the manner of articulation of that consonant. It's plosives. Sounds articulated with a structure of complete closure and sudden release are called plosives or stops. By the expression complete closure, we mean that both the oral and nasal passage of air is closed completely by raising the soft palate so that it touches the back wall of the pharynx. The oral passage is closed by making a firm contact between some active articulator and the corresponding passive articulator. In English, there are 6 plosive consonants. These are P as in spoon, B as in about, T as in stool, D as in lady, K as in skin, G as in ego. Of these, P, T and K are voiceless plosives and B, D and G are voiced plosives. In terms of places of articulation, P and B are bilabial, T and D are alveolar and K and G are velar. Next is nasals. Consonant sounds articulated with a structure of complete oral closure are called nasals. There is an oral closure made by some active articulator making a firm contact with the corresponding passive articulator, but the soft palate is lowered and it comes away from the back wall of the pharynx, thus opening the nasal passage of air. The air from the lungs escapes freely through the nostrils. The sound m as in mat, the sound n as in nice, and the sound ng as in uncle are the 3 nasal consonants that occur in English. Affricates. Sounds articulated with the structure of complete closure and slow release are called affricates. The soft palate is raised and it touches the back wall of the pharynx and thus closes the nasal passage of air. In addition, an oral closure is also made by some active articulator touching firmly the corresponding passive articulator. The air from the lungs is thus imprisoned behind the 2 closure. The active articulator is removed slowly from the passive articulator and the air escapes with slight friction. The sound ch and j, as in the words cheap and jar, are the 2 affricates that occur in English. Semi-vowels. Sounds articulated with a structure of open approximation are called frictionless continuants or semi-vowels. The soft palate is raised and so the nasal passage of air is closed completely. The active articulator is brought near the passive articulator in such a way that there is a wide gap between them. The air from the lungs escapes through the wide gap freely without any friction. The 2 semi-vowels that occur in English are y as in you and v as in white. Fricatives. Sounds articulated with a structure of close approximation are called fricatives. The soft palate is raised and so the nasal passage is closed completely. The active articulator is brought so close to the passive articulator in such a way that there is a very narrow gap between them. The air from the lungs escapes through this narrow gap, producing audible friction that can be heard. The 9 fricative consonants that occur in English are f as in fan, v as in van, th as in thin, th as in then, s as in sun, z as in zoo, sh as in sheep, r as in vision, and h as in hat. Trills or rolled consonant. Sounds that are articulated with the structure of intermittent closure are called trills or rolled sounds. The soft palate is raised and so the nasal passage of air is closed completely. The active articulator strikes against the passive articulator several times in quick succession. The air from the lungs escapes between the space between the articulators intermittently. The letter R in English is a rolled consonant. Taps or flaps. During the articulation of some sound, the active articulator strikes quickly against the passive articulator just once. Such sounds are called taps or flaps. The letter R is pronounced as a tap or flap when it occurs between two vowels as in very, marry, etc. Laterals. Sounds articulated with the structure of partial closure are called laterals. That is, complete closure in the center of the oral passage, but the sides of the tongue are lowered, so the air from the lungs escapes freely along the sides of the tongue. The soft palate is raised, and so the nasal passage of air is closed completely. The active and passive articulators are in firm contact with each other, so that there is a closure of the oral passage in the central. But the sides of the tongue are lowered so that the air from the lung passes freely along the sides of the tongue. The sound L is the lateral in English.